爽晒，咱们走爽晒的行，走好莱坞的也行，走好莱坞的。
4月26日，昨天下午到达洛杉矶，我们将在洛杉矶继续停留2天。现在去洛杉矶西北部的靠近好莱坞的环球影城 Universal City。
行驶多少
？2英里，2英里。
到达了环球影城的停车场，要步行穿过很大的一个社区去环球影城。这个社区叫做 City Walk， 译成中文城市漫步吧。有大量的餐厅、酒吧、商店、影院，以及诸如希尔顿、喜来登这样的高档豪华级的酒店。好莱坞环球影城是全球最负盛名的主题公园之一。什么叫主题公园呢？叫游乐园比较通俗，就是由与主题有关的游乐设施和附属建筑的人造的公园。世界上第一个主题游乐园是2战刚刚结束后，荷兰建造的一个微缩了120处荷兰景观的游乐园。好莱坞环球影城包括世界上第一个以电影为主题的游乐园和仍然在使用的电影制片厂、摄影棚和布景，每年接待数百万到近千万的游客，也是全球最成功的以电影为主题的游乐园。继好莱坞环球影城之后，世界上建造了6、7个环球影城，西班牙、日本大阪、北京、新加坡等地都有一座。环球影城的确可以称作一座城市。1912年，德裔美国移民卡尔莱姆勒购买了圣费尔南多谷的泰勒牧场，创立了环球城及环球影业公司，打造了一个拥有自己的动物园、警察、市长和美洲原住民的城市，有 1.7 平方公里大。从早期的参观电影制片厂的游览，发展成如今的电影主题公园。如今属于美国6大制片厂的环球影业所有，仍然是一处电影拍摄地和制片厂。我们来到了好莱坞环球影城的入口广场，广场上有一个旋转的地球仪喷水池，地球仪上有金色的环球影城的标志，踏上满足虚荣心的红色的明星地毯，要买票的才能到达铁栅栏门的那一边，进入环球影城。环球影城、环球影业，傻傻分不清。入口处有一个拍摄电影场景的黑铁雕塑喷水池。电子显示屏上有关于景点和表演时间的信息。
多没早啊！
环球影城分为上园区和下园区，园区之间有名为星光大道的多处自动扶梯连接。2个园区之内有10个游乐设施、7个表演，以及食物饮料贩卖店和纪念品的商店。进入影城之后，陷入了淹没一切的音响之中。这条路通向放牧栏的游乐园被关闭了。这里是上园区的克鲁斯蒂乐园，用儿童小丑克鲁斯蒂命名。动画喜剧片辛普森一家获得过金球奖、英国国家电影奖等奖项，上映周期票房达到1亿8330多万美元，当年排名全球第8。这里有根据电影的场景设计的室内过山车。从这里去参观电影制片厂。
Absolutely. Have questions about anything here at Universal? You can bring your questions to me. I'm mooching around at the bottom of the stairs.
乘坐电动车牵引的大篷车参观制片厂、摄影棚。这个节目 Studio Tour 是环球影城的一个重要节目，汉语翻译为影城巡游。 这里的声音、音乐、噪音和显示屏都充满了电影元素。
Because aliens shot it down in War of the Worlds. But their feet don't reach the floor of the tram. Please move those smaller children closer.
这是斯皮尔伯格2005年的电影《世界大战》中的一个场景。飞机是真的，用的一架因为鸟飞进了发动机而失去动力，迫降在纽约哈德逊河上的空客320。电动车牵引着大篷车开始了影城之旅的巡游。
If at any time during our tour you need assistance, if you have a medical emergency, if you accidentally drop something important off the side of the tram, if you're experiencing sound.
导游在讲有关行程的注意事项。我们开车绕一圈，大约需要45分钟到50分钟。在参观过程中，任何时候需要帮助，譬如医疗紧急情况、贵重物品掉落，请拉动车顶天花板的红色绳索，车辆会停下来，我去帮助你。全程请在位子上坐好，双臂和双腿要始终放在车内。这里是私人电影制片厂的场地，如果你的手机掉落在车外，那就让它留在这里好喽。
Now our movie studio. We've been making movies since 1912. Carl Laemmle started Universal 106 years ago. On both sides of the tram, we have posters of a lot of our classic films. And every time we drive down this road, people will point at a poster and tell the person sitting next to them the name of the movie. That Jaws. Every time, that's a popular one. And E.T. is popular for people. All the little kids on the tram go Scarface because it's a children's film. We've always got new films out in theaters. We've got 2 movies out in theaters right now: the comedy Blockers with Leslie Mann, and the horror film Truth or Dare, which we released with Blumhouse Productions. And next month we've got a sequel to Mamma Mia coming out. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Let me tell you about what's going on in the line. Stage 12 is where we filmed The Voice. It's now in its 14th season on NBC, hosted by Carson Daly. Our 4 voice coaches this season, Blake Shelton and Adam Levine, who come back every year, Kelly Clarkson, and Alicia Keys. Now I'm going to let you know ahead of time, we don't see celebrities on every tour, but we see them a lot. And it's normally, as we're driving around the front lot, past the sound stages where we see a lot of celebrities. Watch people driving by in golf carts, watch the people walking in and out of the stages. Stage 18 on the left, 2 different television shows filmed inside that stage. Great News is one of our comedies on Thursday night, executive produced by Tina Fey. They're on hiatus right now. They're in between seasons. So they've been using that stage for another comedy called Abby's, which is going to be airing a little later during the year. The store is so big, it takes up 3 of our sound stages. Some of the stores in 16, some of the stores in 17. Just completed his 20th season as host of the show, and he also... The Good Place! Filming inside 2 of our stages today. 43 and the last stage on the right, 44. Right in front of stage 43, there's some statues. This is our little secret. You're not going to tell management. Okay, good. These bungalows are offices for directors and producers.
这些平房是导演和制片人的办公室。这栋5195号平房是悬疑大师、导演和制片人阿尔弗瑞德·希区考克使用过的办公室。门旁边还有大师的侧面画像。
Soundstage 22, over here on the left. This is where the latest season of Will and Grace filmed. The show, another show that's on hiatus right now, but it's already been guaranteed at least 2 more seasons. So they're going to be back again on the lot filming new episodes. Now we're moving out of our back lot, or our front lot, away from the sound stages and the offices, into the back lot. And this is where we're going to go for the rest of the tour. The back lot is where we have all of our exterior sets that we use for the outdoor scenes. We're going to be driving through New York streets. We're going to drive through the middle of an old western town. You're going to be able to get some really good pictures of where we do our productions. The first part of the back lot we take you through is frequently used as New York in movies and TV shows. And to tell you a little bit more about this area, I'm going to bring up a guy who films his show in New York, the host of The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. What's my favorite hot dog guy? Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool guys. I was just, just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
Jimmy Fallon's former Saturday Night Live co-star Andy Samberg was recently out of this barber backlot. He was shooting scenes for his comedy Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The newest season of American Ninja Warrior filmed on the street. When it returns to out here, it's a lot closer. Some of the movies that have used this as New York. The Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire. The Amazing Spider-Man that stars Jodie Foster and Jeff Goldblum. As we move up the hill to the next part of the backlot, I'm going to bring up an Academy Award-winning director, Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 when I was years old.
彼得·杰克逊是新西兰导演，代表作《指环王》3部曲获得奥斯卡奖。导游在讲，我们创造了这个3D 电影，要准备好眼镜，别急着戴上，拿在手中。女士们、先生们，请坐好，抓紧你们的物品，把眼镜拿在手中，准备戴上。戴上眼镜，我们来到了骷髅岛。
Some people have been wearing for the entire tour. Don't lose the glasses. If you can avoid it, try not to drop them off the tram. You're going to need them again a little bit later. You're not going to future part 2. Most of our picture cars work. They do have engines, except for the Flintstones. The Flintstones cars don't have engines because the Flintstones didn't have engines. So they built them that way on purpose. We've got Fast and Furious cars up here. The Jeep, that was used in Jurassic World. That's the one that the two boys fix, and it helps them escape the dinosaur. Dominic Toretto's cousin's car from The Fate of the Furious, that was used in the first scene of the movie. Dom is forced to race that while it's on fire. He has to spin around and drive backwards, do the whole race backwards so he doesn't catch on fire. And the military vehicles were using Transformers. Less than 2 months away, we have a new Jurassic Park film coming out, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. It stars Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum hasn't been in a Jurassic Park film for 21 years. The last one he did was in 1997, The Lost World Jurassic Park, the second Jurassic Park movie. And this picture cars, we put them on both sides of the tram. They are spitters. Why would we do that? They're doing it again. Dinosaurs spitting on us. That's why I have a window. If you didn't get wet, don't laugh at the people next to you that got wet. A, that's not nice. And B, the tour's not over. We're at a movie studio and we can create weather effects anytime.
Hi everybody, here's today's forecast for the Universal Backlot. It's going to be sunny and dry in 6 Points, Texas. Cool and cloudy in Little Europe. Expect snow and sleet on New York Street, and we've got a high chance of fog and precipitation for Skull Island, Amity Island, and Island of Blanc. That's your forecast for today. Now here's a look at what's going on in your neck of the lot.
Flash flood warning in Old Mexico. We're in Old Mexico right now. That was Al Roker from the Today Show. We're going to stop the tram in this set to do a live weather effects demonstration. On the left side of the tram, hidden on top of the trees, we have sprinklers. If we turn on the sprinklers, we get instant rain. This is a really simple weather effect. But the problem with the special effect is we run it all day. Every time a tram drives through, we make it rain. Throughout the course of the day, a lot of water builds at the top of the hill, and then randomly, 1 or 2 trams throughout the day, all the water will rush down the hill and will hit the tram. We are that tram. That's why Al Roker just gave us the flash flood warning. So be careful if you're sitting on the left side. There's a flood coming. I'm sorry, car number 3. I'm sorry, car number 1. There! Sorry about that. Teresa has a window. If you look at your monitors, I'll show you this special effect in a movie. Here's the flash flood in Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid! Yeah, we'll see about that. Hang on, funny
You can see this part of Old Mexico in the films Three Amigos and Nacho Libre, and we're just filming a new NBC series out here called Reverie, and that's a thriller that takes place in a virtual reality world, and that's going to start airing on NBC in June with Dennis Haysbert. Now, when we leave Old Mexico, we've reached the halfway mark of the tour. Once again, I'd like to remind you, please remain seated during the tour. If you drop your phone off the tram, if you can't wait until the end of the tour to use the restroom, you can pull the emergency cord above your head to get my attention, but then remain seated. These old Western sets, some of the cowboys that made movies out here, John Wayne, Jimmy Stewart, Kirk Douglas, and Clint Eastwood.
Maybe you're just gonna stir things up here. But I am.
Mine hit the ground first. Mine was taller.
This is a pretty historic part of the backlot that we're at 15. They were originally built for silent movies. And most of the sets that we pass by on the tour are New York Street sets, our Western sets, other sets we're going to be driving by later. Most of them are not full buildings. They're called facades. They're just outer shells. They build the fronts of the sets and the sides of the sets. Currently, we use these sets for a comedy. Our series, The Good Place, with Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. This is The Good Place.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
This location, the afterlife, come on. I've never ever seen this. You're in the good place.
I'm not supposed to be here.
Okay, here's a good example. I'm going to pause this for a second. On the monitors, this very first episode of the show, they do a scene in front of a yogurt store. Yogurt, yogurt, yogurt. It's directly in front of the tram. As we make the turn, it's on the left with the 2 light blue doors. Here's where the scene was filmed.
Can't risk going to the bad place.
Okay, well, maybe it's not all that bad.
Hi there. How can I help you?
What is the bad place like?
Well, it doesn't sound awesome.
The Good Place, Thursday nights on NBC. Okay, I'm going to turn off the sound again due to filming just for about 1 minute until our tram completely passes the home and family set on the left. I'll be right back. Hey, all of the sets that I've been showing you so far have been our outdoor sets. Here's a good example. It was built in 1989 to look like a subway station. A couple years ago, Fox Television rented the stage from us, and they used the set for an episode of Bones. When they're shooting Bones, they film at night. Whoa, whoa. We just had an earthquake. Oh!
旧金山大地震。
It's an earthquake. Everybody, hang on. Let's get out of here. The water main just... Right before the earthquake started, I was telling you that was used for an episode of Bones. The episode... They put stunt performers. Now that you've just experienced an earthquake, we're supposed to calm you down, and we have to take you to like a...
阿美蒂岛美丽的海滩上躺着美女，欢迎你，好诱人。可是海滩被关闭了。阿美蒂岛是一个虚构的岛屿，因为拍摄斯皮尔伯格导演的电影《大白鲨》而声名显赫。
They still don't want us to reopen the beach because there's another shark. There's a guy out there. Sir, the beach is closed. There's a shark in the water. Sir, are you okay? The shark ate him. Yay! Oh, we are driving over a very old wooden dock. Everybody, please remain seated. Oh, the shark went back underwater. I don't see it. Hold on. I see it. I have a window. We just got attacked by a great white killer shark. This is not the shark that Steven Spielberg used. Our shark works better than his. 3 mechanical sharks were built for the movie, and none of them worked.
That's apart from a lion shark. The shark was frustrating. It didn't really work all the time. It didn't work hardly at all. Wherever we had the biggest hit of all time. So I really owe the shark a lot.
That was also Jessica Fletcher's home on Murder, She Wrote. It's been in Ghost Whisperer, Parenthood, Gabby's neighbor, Susan, was played by Terry Hatcher on the series. She lived in the yellow house on the left. Marcia Cross's character, Bree, lived across the street in the blue and white house on the right. And Lynette, played by Felicity Huffman, lived in the last house on the left. A lot of TV shows have been filming out here recently. America's Got Talent was doing some segments out here last week. Our new comedy series, Abby's, which is going to be premiering later on during the year. Reverie, our thriller in the virtual reality world.
Oh, what the heck? Let's move that.
I'm going to take a guess and assume that not a lot of children used to watch Desperate Housewives. So when we leave Wisteria Lane, I'm going to point out a house that I think the children will recognize. I'm pretty sure it's a show all the kids used to watch. The house is on. What about the Fast and Furious films? Did the kids watch those? There's a picture car by the last house on the left, that 1970s Charger. That's Dominic Toretto's car. Back in the 90s, Matlock was a hit on the show. He's directed a lot of hit films for Universal. Apollo 13 and Backdraft is Ron Howard.
One of the biggest creative challenges that we face in reality.
Kids, I'm sorry about the Matlock joke. Here's Whoville to make up for it. These sets, these facades, Grinch, but did you know they live closer to somebody much more terrifying? I think he's busy. Don't make eye contact with him. He's kind of crazy. Is he going back inside? Okay. Perfect. Hotel. And get a picture of the Psycho House at the top of the hill. Get a picture of Norman. He's carrying that dead woman out of... What? Why does he do that right in front of us? That's awkward. But then return to the seats.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
The airplane, that's not a facade. That was a real plane. When a pilot was forced to land his plane in the Hudson River, the scenes in the movie where the passengers are standing on the wings of the plane while it's sinking, filmed in front of the blue backdrop. On the right, they filled the backdrop in Hulk. Oh, they're bringing us inside the stage. So I guess it's
Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hello.
My buddy Hobbs asked.
Asher, one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
Well, they're gonna pull us into another room in the building. Oh, you know what? It looks like this worked out in our favor. Agent Hobbs brought us in here to hide while the party's going on. Hi, ladies.
Party's over. Everybody out. The FBI.
Wait, what do you mean party's over? Why are you breaking up the party? We just got here. You're leaving?
Man, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not...
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, let's back up a little bit. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
Owen Shaw's getting close, and we don't want him to spot us when we hide in this garage.
Okay, guys, it's showtime. I got the bull by the horn! Now we're moving. I got company! Witness is mine, Lenny!
How about you, you asshole?
Don't think you're getting away! Come in! Way to go, Lenny! Drone's lining up the missile shot! Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got it!
结束了影城巡游，导游的讲解非常生动有内容，关于好莱坞的历史，那些著名的导演、演员和好莱坞大片和著名的美剧。这个影城之旅的节目，来洛杉矶好莱坞环球影城绝对不应该错过。我们去下一个景点，每个景点有不同的表演节目，特效舞台展示了一些好莱坞大片的经典镜头的特效制作。
Today, we will do mean things, and we will do them in style. Oh, hello. Happy hour. What's this?
Excuse me, are you getting that?
No.
Let's look at how we make movie magic. As you probably know, the word movie is a nickname for motion pictures, and in the early days of filmmaking, it must have truly seemed like magic. In the late 1800s, the Pettibone Brothers Manufacturing Company produced magic lanterns, like this one, which were widely used by traveling showmen, projecting images onto white backdrops. Imagine for a moment what that must have been like. You're sitting in a dark tent. Suddenly the white backdrop...
完整影业的 logo 是怎么拍摄的？很原始，很简单。比起现代的电影公司的 logo， 那花哨的叫一个令人头晕目眩、眼花缭乱，但是还是比不上完整影业的这个 logo 誉满全球。我记得好莱坞还有一个制片公司的 logo， 是一头雄狮在吼叫，也让全世界振聋发聩上百年。哦，想起来了，是米高梅。只可惜好莱坞在走下坡路，好电影越来越少。特效舞台表演的是电影中的经典镜头、特技、特效的制作。电影的语言是共通的，我不再制作随声翻译的字幕了，实在是劳神费力。没有随声翻译字幕，大家也能够看懂这些精彩的表演，很有意思。常常邀请现场的观众上台表演，这些观众也不负众望，成功的完成了好莱坞明星的表演。
Stunts?
Please welcome our special effects show stunt department!
Yeah! I like that, Susan! Woo! Said stunts, stunts happen! Woo! Chris came flying in over there, Justin was zipping over there. How come you and I didn't get a fancy entrance like them?
Because we're wearing nice clothes. You may not know their faces, but you...
No, you're not going there. Oh, man, oh, there. Well, that looks pretty easy, right? We'll find out that's a clip that they are going to Foley. But first, let's talk about the tools that we have up here on the stage. Over here, we've got a crash box. It's a wooden box that's going to make the sound of crashes. Over here, we've got two sneakers. Those will sound like running. Over here, we've got two reams of paper and a cutting board. Those will sound like bodies are hitting the ground. Over here, we've got two boxing gloves. Those will sound like the punch in the throat and the slaps on the face. And then down here at the end, we've got a cowbell. This will be used for the moment where the panini maker hits Melissa McCarthy in the back of the shoulder. And then this is where we get crazy. Really use your imaginations here, because...
For our next demonstration.
That's right, joining us all the way from Salt Lake City, Utah. Everyone say hi, Jennifer. Hi, Jennifer.
Jennifer was picked for her very impressive scream. So, Jennifer, let's say that you were face to face with Norman Bates. Let's all hear how you would scream. Ah!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Nice. Nailed it.
Nailed it. As you saw in that fight earlier, stunt performers have to have a very high pain threshold. So my question is, do you?
Well, do you?
Because this next demonstration involves movie blood. Now, does anyone know what Alfred Hitchcock used for movie blood in the original Psycho?
Shout out! Yeah, it was actually chocolate syrup. Psycho was black and white film, so it didn't matter what color the blood was back then. But nowadays, movie blood has to be much more realistic.
Thank you for giving us a hand.
Literally! I'm gonna give you your right arm. Now it's at this point in the show where I need to remind the kids, please do not try this at home.
Try it at a friend's house. Great, so put your palms right to that vein.
That's
Ready,
nice,
Jennifer?
Huh?
And
What are you doing?
What?
No, we're not going to use a machete on Jennifer.
No, Jennifer, we're totally
Okay.
kidding. Come on. I'm not going to use a machete.
No.
I have a sharper knife. Take a look at the side screens, everyone, and scream on 3, Jennifer. 1, 2, 3! Everywhere. But this only works with a fantastic volunteer. Give it up for Jennifer! Eric, you have channeled the inner Ted. Ted, what do you think of the show so far?
That's why I watch these things. It's like a cool behind-the-scenes thing that you wouldn't know.
Thunder Buddies, Ted?
Thunder Buddies for life.
Nice, let's hear for Ted and Eric. At that point, we are looking for a thumbs up that he is okay. If Chris gives us a thumbs down, that is an alert to get our medical team involved. Now, these are trained professionals using very special equipment. This is not the type of thing anyone should ever think about trying on their own. This is Chris's 19th burn. He's gonna go for 8 to 10 seconds. So I will leave it to our booth to set the lights in the house, set our clock to 0. Everyone, please remain in your seats for the duration of the stunt. Whenever you're ready, Justin.
Thank you, Susan. Hey, Shao, you ready over there?
Yeah.
Chris, ready to burn?
Ready and action!
Lighting. You lit?
Chin up, feet down. You got this. I think you know. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Keep going, keep going. Yes! Sangu, you look very natural up there. Help you. Just look up. I'm right here for you. Let me help you. You made it. Give him a big round of applause, everybody. Remember, Sangu! Sangu, come back. So I have to take this away from you. You guys need some marriage counseling already. I am going to send this to our booth, okay? They're just going to take over. All right, stay right here. Sangu, Sangu, keep your shoulders back. Shoulders back. Yes! I am so sorry. Come with me, Suda. Come with me.
我们继续游览环球影城，去下一个景点观看表演。